Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing, and today I'm delighted to get back on the channel. Chat the Punkid Hughes. He's now had well 15 fights with 10 wins, 4 defeats with 1 draw. And yes, he's back out a week tomorrow at Stamford Bridge against Jose Morales over 5 rounds on the UK v USA card. And yes, how we doing today, Jack?
All good, Sam. Thank you, mate. How are you?
I'm all good, Jack. I appreciate your time as always.
Appreciate you having me, mate.
And yeah, before we get into, your upcoming fight, we'll just briefly go over your last fight you had with Jack Williams. Unfortunately, wasn't your night. You got stopped in the third round, but talk about the fight you had with Jack Williams.
Yeah, no, it was a good, entertaining fight whilst it lasted. I started very strong, come out fast like I always like to do. But yeah, Jack is just a very, very talented lad who I think is going to go very, very far. He says he can make super flyweight if he can. He's the biggest super flyweight I've ever seen. Our fight was at super bantam. So yeah, I'd like to see him get down to super fly. If he does, it'd be a real handful for anyone.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, yeah, you mentioned that as soon as the first round started, you sort of were the one taking the front foot for the first, I would say, minute and a half. You sort of tried to push him back, didn't you, at the start?
Mm. Yeah, that's how I always just like to come out fast and strong and push my opponents back. So I always like to do it.
And how would you evaluate his power? Was it in the second round where you sort of thought, did he was he hurting you with the shots in? Was it the second round? Because the first round was sort of, I would say you gave Williams the first round, but it looked like you were coping with his power quite well in the opening round.
Yeah, no, he's the biggest puncher I've ever been in with. He hit extremely hard. So yeah, I've never been down pro or amateur in however long I've been boxing for, probably like 12, 13 years or something. And yeah, well, he was the only person to ever do that. So it says it all, really.
Yeah. Do you regret taking that fight? Of course, it was super bantamweight. You normally fight at super fly. You fought at bantam, but you never really, have fought at super bantam. Do you think super bantam was too high?
Oh, way too high. I'll never fight above super fly again. Um, Yeah, I actually wanted to go down to flyweight for this fight, but there was just certain things that happened, nothing to do with me, that like it just wasn't feasible in the end. So we just ended up taking it at super fly. But maybe the next one I'll be down at fly, and we'll see how that goes. But no, I don't regret taking the fight at all because it taught me some very, very, very good lessons. Like stick to my normal weight. It's given me a real kick up the backside to like start training harder, be more disciplined with things, and yeah, it made me a better fighter for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And of course, do you believe that he'll be avoided now as well?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. He beat me, and I call out everyone. I'm super avoided. So if he's just
Yeah,
beat Amanda super avoided, he's gonna be even more avoided than the super avoided guy he just beat.
yeah. And yeah, and of course you had this one even before you were scheduled to fight Jack Williams. You were always, penciled in for this date, April 4th at Stamford Bridge. You've sort of known about this fight for quite a while, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I've known about this since I've come back. Basically, this is basically what one of the fights that I came back for.
Yeah, because you always wanted to, well, go over to USA. Of course, I do believe they're putting one on in July, I think, or they're doing like they'll probably do like a trilogy, UK v USA. If they've done the first one, I believe was Texas, and now this one Stamford Bridge next week, and then they'll
Mm.
probably do. I think they're doing another one as well in over in America.
Yeah, I think it's been pushed back till September now. So yeah, but it's going to be in September in America, the next one.
And that was one of your goals. I know when you come back, you wanted to go over and
Hmm.
fight in America, and fingers crossed, the dream comes to reality.
It will, mate. It will 100%. Come September, I'll be there.
Yeah, 100% of course. And now you're. It's also, this is another sort of box tick for you, a stadium fight as well.
Yeah, mate, it's unreal. It's like what everyone dreams of these kind of things. And yeah, little old Jack Hughes just happened to sneak his way into Stamford Bridge. So yeah, it's a dream come true, mate.
Yeah, 100%. And you've got a good opponent as well in Jose Morales. Probably said that his first name completely wrong, but there you go. Yeah, he's very experienced himself. 31 wins, 17 defeats with 4 draws. I believe he also. I checked. I was looking into him a bit. He fought Bam Rodriguez as
Hmm.
well. I think that was 6 round, like towards Bam's start of Bam's career, but still he took
Mm.
Bam the distance. I don't think he's been stopped actually.
Yeah, never been stopped, and I don't think, as far as I'm aware, never been dropped either.
And knowing we know that you're always up for a scrap, and he's game as they come. Wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Yeah, exactly, mate. It's gonna be a great fight, that's for sure. And I don't care what anyone says. I've 100% got the hardest opponent on the card. You look on paper, he's the best one. He's, as you said, 31, 17 and 4, got the best record. He's
He
had the
won.
most,
What belt did he win? Because I believe he has won a belt as well.
yeah, he's won a ton of belts. He's won more belts than anyone, probably everyone put together on the show. He was a WB Silver champion, WB Silver, um, WBC Silver Champion and WBC USA Champion. He was like IBA Intercontinental WBF. Like he's won tons and tons and tons of titles. And that's what I mean. He's been in with people who have been former world champions. As you said, one of them was Jesse Ban Rodriguez. He's been in with another world champion as well. He's fought all the top prospects in America. He's fought like around the world. So yeah, it's hands down the hardest opponent on the card, and you don't win a WBC silver title if you're useless. That's like it's pretty much as good as it gets, apart from a world title. I mean, the top three titles would be the WBC silver, interim, and then the world title.
I
So
believe
he's got that.
Fabio Wardley at heavyweight has got a WBC silver, I think.
Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe he does.
But yeah, it's a good title to get the WBC silver. I believe
Mm.
he fought quite recently as well, your opponent. Was it
Yeah, he did.
February 21st, was it, that he fought last?
It was only like a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
And did you watch that fight? And if so, what did you make of it?
Yeah, I watched it, yeah, and it was a good fight. Both were quite awkward customers, and yeah, it was just nice to see him like watch it live and see what he actually can bring. And it's I got to watch his most up-to-date fight, which was good as well. It was a good fight as well. So yeah, as I said, this one's going to be good. It's going to be even better than the one that he had 3 weeks ago.
100% Jack. And of course it's your well, I know you were with Sam Mullins with the previous fight, but it's like your first full camp with Sam.
Yeah, like it wasn't really. I mean, yeah, I was with Sam, but it wasn't really like a camp. It was like a 2 week thing, and within that 2 weeks, it was like we were both quite busy. It was like Christmas time, just gone Christmas, February, like yeah. So it wasn't really like a camp together at all. So this is our real first fight together where we've actually been able to spend some time with each other. We've had more than 8 weeks, I think, or no, I think it was 8 weeks exactly from the last fight together, and yeah, it's been great to be honest with you down there.
Yeah, and of course I've seen you've been sparring Harry Mullins. Of course, he's fighting in a few, yeah, like 2 weeks after you, I think, against
Hmm.
Josh Nutley. Yeah, how good is it to be getting rounds with Harry? Of course, he's similar. I think is he fighting at Superfly or Fly?
I think Superfly for this one.
Yeah, because he fought Paul for the area at Fly, wasn't it?
Mm. Hmm. It
But
was,
yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I've been sparring Harry and I've been sparring Harvey Horn, who's fighting on the same show as me. So two of like proper slick southpaws who are all
He's now
pretty.
in your gym, isn't he, Harvey?
Yeah, yeah, he's with us as well. So yeah, it's I've had the most perfect camp you could have when it comes to sparring. Two southpaws on my doorstep in my gym, just ready to go all the time. So yeah, it's been probably the best camp I've ever had for sparring because you don't get that kind of sparring wherever you go. Two southpaws, both your weight
Mm.
in the same gym. Yeah, that's just unheard of. So yeah, couldn't have asked for better.
And of course, you're fighting. Yeah, this fight is super flyweight. How good is it to get down to super fly? Of course, your last few have been a bit heavier than usual, but yeah,
Yeah, no, it's actually amazing to be back at my weight again. I haven't fought at Superfly since I think Paul Roberts, so that was 2022. So it's
yeah.
been
What,
3 years
what?
since
So
I've
when you fought for the area,
yeah, so it's been 3 years since I've actually fought at my original weight class. But that just goes to show that no, I was in with these kids who were massive compared to me. And as I was just saying, I actually wanted to fight at fly for this one. So, I was fighting like three, four weights bigger than I should have been. So,
mm.
yeah, it's going to be nice to be in with someone who's actually my size for once.
Yeah, and I asked I had Harry Armstrong on the other day. I asked, how do you prepare for like a 5 round fight?
Hmm. It's just it's no different than how you would prepare for what the start of your career when you're doing 4 rounds. You just you got to be the pace has got to be a lot higher than it would be a 10. You've only got a short amount of time to basically close the gap, and you can't really give any rounds away. So you've got to start fast, you've got to start strong, and you've got to start hard, and you've got to finish the same way. Like 5 rounds isn't a lot. So yeah, you've just got to be on it from the get-go pretty much.
Yeah, you always tend to start quite quickly though, so it's
Yeah,
good.
exactly. Yeah, so it's all right for me.
Yeah. Do you believe that? Of course, it's a good card. Of course, yeah, UK v USA. Marley's fighting Harry Armstrong, as I mentioned. So Harvey Horn, your stablemate. So overall, a good show as always.
Oh, yes, it's a great card. Like John and Dennis are doing like amazing things. Like every fight on the card's 50-50 with a prospect from America and a prospect from the UK. And we've even got some title fights on there. I think Indabassi's fighting for a title. He was meant to fight Lucas Ballendor, but obviously that's off now. But I think they're trying to get an American kid over now to fight for that belt for him. And that's a great opportunity and a great fight for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, so like, yeah, just it's going to be pure action from the first bell to the last. So
gonna be pure chaos as well, but
yeah,
that's how we like it.
exactly. So this is what boxing's all about, and yeah, I'm just glad that someone like Talksport coming over to cover it because it's going to be great for us. Gives us a massive opportunity, gives us loads of publicity, and it's
Yeah, I
gonna,
mean you were
people are
doing
gonna get
that.
out there.
Sorry to interrupt. You done the press conference at the Talk Sports studio with Roy Jones was on the call as well, wasn't he?
Mm. Yeah, and then we're doing another one. Think on the Wednesday next week, and then all the Americans should be over. So Roy Jones will probably be there as well. So that would be even better than the last one. So yeah,
You're gonna tell in the press conference. You're gonna stick it on Roy Jones, are you, mate?
on Roy Jones, I don't know about that. He's a legend. He's a bit too big for me as well, I think.
Tell him that you're gonna stop his boy.
Yeah, it'd be the first one for sure.
And I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh yeah, I said yeah. You mentioned a minute ago that it was Talk Sport. Of course, it's good. It's another platform ticked off for you.
Hmm.
Yeah, Talksport gets your name out there.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's a massive platform as well. So I'm very lucky and very grateful to be on there. And think Simon Jordan might be coming down as well, and I'm a big Simon Jordan fan as well. So it'd be great to meet him. Hopefully he's there.
Yeah, I think Spencer Oliver as well is going to be there.
Yeah, he's captain it. He's captain of the UK team. So yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah. Are you gonna steal the show? I mean, you tend to steal the show all the time.
Of course, mate. As you just said, I always steal the show, so that just comes naturally to me.
And are we expecting a shutout for Team UK? You reckon Team UK get the job done this time?
We'll definitely get the job done, 100%. I think this is a great team that they've picked. Obviously, the last time it was a great team as well, but they've added like a couple additional people to the roster, like myself, Marley Mason. Well,
Armstrong, yeah.
yeah, Lucas Ballendor was on it, but I don't. I think he's obviously fighting on another platform now.
Hmm.
So yeah, they've added some really good fighters in the Bassi as well. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a shutout, but we're definitely taking it. That's for sure.
100%. And I forgot what I was gonna say again now. Hang on. Yeah. So what can the fans expect from? Oh, I just remember what I was gonna say. Wasn't it that Jesus Martinez who fought Ben Norman? What did you make of his fight? I know I've seen you called him out a few times as well. You've wanted that fight. Is
Mm.
that maybe if of course, not looking past your opponent because he's a good fighter. Is that the fight you want when you go over to America in September?
Yeah, it'd be cool, but I don't think he wants it. He's like viewed my stories loads and see all the call outs. He never replied once and never wanted to get involved. So yeah, I'm kind of done with these people now. Like I give them the opportunity to be involved in good fights and good shows, and if they
What did you make of his fight against Norman?
not much, I thought he was okay. I didn't think he was anything special. Um,
Do you feel like the opponent you've got's a better fight for you?
yeah, yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know. The Martinez fight I think would have been more entertaining, but I think that this guy's probably a harder opponent. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and would you say he's a bigger name?
Martinez.
No, no, this Morales.
Mm, I don't know. Well, I would say probably yeah in the boxing world, but I know that Jesus Martinez was getting a lot of hype around him. He was signed by Darren Barker and Joe Calzaghe, I think, at one point. So there's obviously a little bit of hype around him as well. But yeah, I guess they're both probably just as big as each other when it comes to the names, I guess.
Yeah, another one who you called out, Mikey. Was it Mikey Talon? It
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
He don't want to know either.
Does it? He floats between fly and superfly.
Yeah, he does. But again, just another one that doesn't want it, doesn't want to know. So I don't even know if there's any point talking about these guys anymore because I'm just giving them time of day and they just want to fight journeyman and have an easy ride and an easy life and it's not really boxing really, is it?
Mm. I mean, you said that you wanted to stay active this year when I interviewed you before your last fight. So you've got this one, and you said you wanted to get at least what I can't remember what you said. Was it 4 fights? You said
5 or 6, but
that was it.
yeah, I'm not too sure if that's gonna happen now. But yeah, I think we'll definitely get 4 in, which would be nice. But yeah, if I can sneak an extra one in there, that'd be great.
Do you still is an English title still a goal, or are you not really looking to go down that sort of route, or just see what when the offers come?
Yeah, of course. It's like I'll take any belt. Like titles or what every box is in it for. So yeah, as you said, like I'm not really planning a specific route out. Just whatever gets offered to me, whatever gets thrown my way, I jump at the opportunities to fight for them belts.
Yeah, I mean you've won two titles. I know some people say, "Oh, it's the challenge belt," but still, in my
Mm,
opinion, a belt's a belt at the end of the day.
exactly,
So you have won two belts, and hopefully you keep on this momentum. I mean, you lost your last two fights, but you're going to build momentum come next Friday, and yeah,
exactly that, mate. That's it. Just build momentum off of this one. This is gonna, as I said, it's the first time in 3 years been back at flyweight. So once I get this win, the guy's highly ranked, so it will rank me highly back in my division. And then that's when we can start, as you said, pushing on, getting some momentum. Like I'm absolutely flying at the moment, so just can't wait to fight now, to be honest with you.
100%, mate. And have you got a message to your supporters and the people who are going to be there next Friday and the people supporting you from home as well?
Yeah, no, of course, just obviously thank you to everyone that's brought tickets. You've been absolutely incredible. You know, without you, there's no such thing as Jack the Punk Kid Hughes because if you don't sell tickets, you can't fight. So thanks to everyone buying tickets and thanks to everyone giving up their time who's going to watch from home and hopefully we blow up the comment section and yeah, we push on for bigger and better things.
100%. And do you know what time you'll be boxing roughly, or will you find that out probably after the weigh-in or and stuff?
Yeah, no idea yet, mate. All I know is that doors open at 4:30, boxing starts at 5:30. No running order yet, but I've done a couple tickets, so I'd imagine I'll be like mid-cardish.
Oh, so hopefully you get a good slot on it.
Yeah, yeah, hopefully, mate, 100%.
100%. And as always, before I let you go, I'll let you shout out just anybody at all, whether that's your friends, family, sponsors, trainers, just anyone who's helping you on your journey.
Yeah, just shout out to Robert Meyer, who he paid for all my medical this time around. He used to be a member of the board. He's now a licensed whip. Great man, really helped me out. Without him, this comeback wouldn't be possible. So thank him so much. Thank my sister Kerry, who's done all my camp meals for the last two camps. She's been an absolute diamond and made my life so easy and stress free. So without her, like again, I don't think I'd be here because it'd be too stressful for me to be training, working, and cooking all my meals. Obviously, shout out to my missus who gave birth on the way in for my last fight. So she let me off the hook to go weigh in and have a fight. And yeah, she does all my kits. Just been an absolute superstar my whole career as well. And yeah, just a big shout out to Churchill Boxing Gym, like my new family. Got some great friendships going there, and I'm loving every minute of training. Like Sam Mullins is a great coach.
Mhm.
Olu's amazing. Sabrina, the Pad Queen's unreal. Shawnee, one of the cuts ladies that's just joined the team, like all just lovely people, all amazing to be around. And yeah, I'm just very, very grateful and happy to be down there.
Yes, Jack. And from me, as always, big thank you for your time and go smash it next Friday. All the best,
Thank you,
mate. Good
Sam.
luck.
Thanks, brother.
Bye, mate.
Bye, bye, bye.